It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set third down. Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Nix. He's got it over the middle. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10 now. Ward into traffic, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Recovered by the Broncos.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Nick's now to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Good for a Denver Broncos.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nick's from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
By Draymond Jones. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
At the 11-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
In close, they're going to pass on that field goal. They're going for it. A touchdown and a first down, both on the table. Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First down throw here for Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 24 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
For big yards on the right side. A lot of mess on the move here. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Denver.
Nix now on 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That one finds his man, Ingram. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Once more, it's Nix. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix with it on first. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
A gain of 10
Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Denver Broncos.
The pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up second down.
Brings up
Fairly safe
second
to
and
say as
10.
that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Nix on third down. The Mets got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14.
Will Lutz to kick
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. 1st and 10 here. Ward. That's him on the catch, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 37. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
5 yards.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 Charger.
Now give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the Giants, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the 28. Finds his man over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. And on Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Ward. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Ward. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They've got 1st down from the 31. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. First carry here for Tony Pollard. He cuts it back right, and he's out to clear. Into the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. down. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on.
Here's Ward. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pass him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap down to Ward. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Third and just 2 to go. To throw, here's Nix. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th, Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Has it in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. was taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Ward. And he hauls in the interception. Riley Moss with the pick.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Handoff headed right, it's Harvey. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. In the best of the teams, when you get in that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, and big plays follow.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one's complete to Chimere DK. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Try getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. This is Sutton working the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Run left side, Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting a win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
Zombie.